Hey friends, I hope you and your family are doing well. My name is Miss Leah and I teach yoga. I've been at Kenner Discovery since the school opened. I started when I was still in high school and I did the aftercare program. And then when Community Works took over the program, I joined their team and I've been with them since. I'm still in college. I have 1 year left and I'll be an elementary school teacher and I'll be able to teach up to 5th grade. I'm not sure what class is going to be seeing this video. So I have taught kindergarten through 4th grade and I do different things with each grade. So I'm going to do a mixture of everything in this PowerPoint. So with my younger kids, we always start with a chant. It's a repeat after me. My older kids, y'all probably do not know the chant because I haven't taught y'all it, but y'all are gonna, if y'all see this, gonna learn it today. So it's a repeat after me. I'll start. Hello, neighbor. What do you say? It's going to be a beautiful day. So clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump up and down, and have a seat. Okay, so before we start the PowerPoint, if you read the saying to the right, it says breathe in, breathe out. So I want everyone to take a few deep breaths, and I want you to breathe in and breathe out. So I want you to do that 5 times. Okay, so in some of my classes, we started learning the weather poses. So I'm going to teach y'all some of them. So the first one, if you look outside and you see that it is sunny, you are going to do the extended mountain pose. So you're going to stand tall in the mountain pose, inhale, look up, take your arms straight to the sky, and say hello to the sun. You can then exhale and bring your arms back down alongside your body. Repeat the inhale, raising and lowering your arms for a few breaths, and imagine you're soaking up the rays of sunshine. If it's windy outside, you're going to do the tree pose. So you're going to stand on one leg and you're going to bend the knee of the leg you are not standing on and place the sole of your foot on the opposite inner thigh or calf, and you're going to balance. Sway like a tree in the wind. Switch sides and repeat the steps. The next one is if it's lightning outside. It's the chair pose. So you're going to stand tall with your feet hip width apart. You're going to bend your knees and keep a straight spine. Hold your hands up in front of you with a straight arms, pretending to be a lightning bolt. If it's raining outside, you're going to do this standing forward bend. So from the mountain pose, you're going to bend your upper body, keeping a straight spine, and reach for your toes. Pretend your arms are falling like raindrops. The next pose is the cloudy one. So if it's cloudy outside, you're going to do the easy pose. So you're going to sit crisscross applesauce, I tell y'all. And you're going to rest your palms on your knees. You're going to close your eyes, and if you're comfortable doing so, imagine being a cloud floating across the sky. Take a few deep breaths and relax your body. So the next type of poses I usually do, I teach the kids about the seasons, and I will do different poses based off the season, or I'll read a book and do poses based off the book. So now that we're in winter, we're going to read a winter yoga story. So this is Jenny's winter walk. Mama, asked Jenny, do you think we'll see a deer today? We might, little one. Lots of animals live in the forest, said Jenny's mom. She zipped up Jenny's jacket, pulled down her hat, and slipped on her gloves. Before we go, let's do some exercises to warm up. Together, the mother and the daughter stretched and did some jumping jacks. So before I keep going on with the story, I want you to stand up and I want you to stretch. Reach up, touch your toes, stretch your arms like we normally do. And then I want you to do 10 jumping jacks. Did you do it? If so, or if you still need time, pause the video and then play it when you're finished doing all of it. Okay, let's go, exclaimed Jenny as she ran down the path. Okay, to our right, it is the extended mountain pose. So I want you to stand up and try it. Do you smell that? Jenny asked as she marched across Fallen pine branches. I sure do. I love the scent of pine needles. Imagine how the trees will look after the snowstorm tonight, her mom said. We will have our own winter wonderland. So look, the tree pose. And y'all know that because the tree pose is, what pose do we do? What when it's outside? If we look outside and it's what, we do the tree pose. Is it sunny or windy? Think about it. If you said windy, you got it right. Jenny stopped suddenly. Shh, Mama, do you hear that? Yes, a bird is singing a beautiful song. Mama pointed up to the tree. Look, there's a cardinal singing on the branch. Let's walk slowly so we don't bother her, she whispered. Okay, the next pose is Warrior 3. Try it out. Mama, asked Jenny, can we climb across those logs? Be careful, little one, her mother warned. Use your arms to balance. So the next pose is a Warrior 2 pose. Stand up and try it. They stood together, looking out over the frozen lake. Where did the fish go in the winter? Mama, asked Jenny. The fish are still there, her mom explained. Look at the waterfall. The water is still running, but now there's a layer of ice on top. The fish are under the ice. So the next pose is a standing forward bend. We did that pose before. Which weather pose was it? Was it for sunny? Was it for rainy? Or was it for cloudy? Think about it. Standing forward bend. If you said rain, that was correct. It's for when it's raining outside. A squirrel, Mama, said Jenny. Do squirrels get cold in the winter? I'm sure they do, little one. That's why they have their cozy dens, just like you prefer to stay indoors when it's cold outside. Jenny's mom winked, and the two skipped down the trail arm in arm. The next pose is the squat pose. Try it out. What was that red thing? Asked Jenny, holding tightly to her mother's hand. That was a fox, Mama replied. Maybe she's rushing home for her lunch. The next pose is the extended cat pose. I'm hungry too, said Jenny, taking a bite of her granola bar Mama had put in her pocket that morning. It was sweet and crunchy. Do you hear the wind whistling in the treetops? Her mother asked, touching Jenny's shoulder gently. Let's head back to the car, little one. So the next pose is extended exhale. A deer, Mama, Jenny pointed into the forest. That deer is camouflaged in the trees. I didn't even see her. I wonder if she has her little ones nearby too, said Jenny's mom, her eyes twinkling. So the next pose is the seated twist. Jenny bounded ahead towards a shelter in the woods. Oh, look at that cute bunny, Jenny said. Can I touch it? No, let him be, Mama said. She gave Jenny a quick hug as they watched the rabbit dash under the shelter steps. He made a secret home where he can keep warm. The next pose is the child's pose. Jenny and Mama walked hand in hand towards the path. Before long, they came to a wooden boardwalk. In the summer, we watch fish and turtles here, said Jenny. This lake was full of lily pads, and now it's covered in ice. Mama took a deep breath. It's so quiet and peaceful here. The next one is the bridge pose. Mama, asked Jenny, can we go home now? I'm cold. Yes, of course, little one. We'll have some hot soup, then we can snuggle up and rest by the fire. Jenny's mom scooped her up into her arms. I love you, Mama, Jenny said. She planted a warm kiss on her mom's cool pink cheek, and the pair headed down the path together. The next pose is the resting pose. Okay, so I want you to tell someone your favorite weather pose that you will learn today. And I also want you to explain to them your favorite I want you to look outside, and if it's sunny, I want you to do the sunny pose, or if it's windy, I want you to do the windy pose. So you need to teach someone about the weather poses. So for instance, today it's windy, so I would teach someone in my family or my household that for when it's windy outside, you do the tree pose, and I would show them how to do the tree pose. The next thing I want y'all to do is tell someone your favorite pose from the story I just read to you, but I want it to be different than the weather poses because I know we had a few weather poses throughout the story. So I want you to do a different one. Maybe it was the squat pose you liked. So show someone in your family the squat pose, and you can even show them the PowerPoint what it looks like. I'm going to be showing y'all some artwork. So with the kids, sometimes after we learn a bunch of poses, I'll have them draw their favorite pose. So the artwork I'm going to show you, it ranges from kindergarten to 4th grade. The first one is the mountain pose. This person drew a tree pose. They get really creative. Sometimes you see they drew a tree next to it. This person did all kinds of poses, 3 of the poses. Warrior 3, a cow pose, a boat pose, another boat pose, a tree pose and a mountain pose, a mountain pose, a mountain pose again, a tree pose. This one was also a tree pose. Warrior 2, easy pose, tree pose, easy pose, warrior 3, tree pose, and that's it with the poses. And I do the coloring sheet based on the season. So when it was fall, I did the leaves, and then now that we're in winter, I did the snow globe for the kids to draw their poses in. So if you want, you can draw a pose and show it to me. So for next week, we're going to do some animal poses. I started it with my 3rd and 4th grade students when we were in person. Y'all told me what poses you wanted to do. So I'm going to incorporate those, and I'm going to also do more animal poses. And we might do some other things. I guess you'll have to tune in until next week to see. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And just know I'm missing y'all. Bye.